Hello fellow 90s kids. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and I'd do an old tag. It's the 90s tag. It sounded fun, so I thought I'd give it a shot even though it's an old tag. So, got my book of questions here. Number 1, what is your favorite TV show? One year for Christmas I asked for like a little, the screen was honestly about this big, a little portable TV, and I remember hiding almost every weeknight and watching The Nanny. It's my favorite show back then. Not a cartoon or something like you would expect, but I watched The Nanny every night. And I really liked The Nanny. I really liked her character. She was funny and flirtatious and just outgoing and positive. But I really liked Nigel and Babcock. The dynamic between those two, I always found it really funny. Didn't necessarily understand all the adult humor that I do today, but I really thought they were funny together. Number 2, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Can I pick the Spice Girls? Spice Girls are really much better than either of those, but if I have to pick, I'm gonna go with NSYNC. Speaking of Spice Girls, we all know that Baby Spice was the best, and I should definitely bring back this look. Right? Right, guys? Number 3, what did you collect? My mom and I have never been ones to really get into fads, but when Beanie Babies hit, we went all out. We had to have about 300 Beanie Babies in our basement, and my favorite was one of the first ones I got. It was a little black and white cat named Zip. I carried it everywhere. It was disgusting by the time I stopped carrying that thing around. I liked Zip the cat so much that one year for Halloween, I actually went as Zip the cat for Halloween. I had a black jumpsuit, I had little white paws. My mom cut out a big tie, ear tag for me to put on a headband with ears. And so I made a pretty cute Zip the cat, if I do say so myself. Number 4, favorite video games and console. Well, growing up I really didn't have a console like a TV console, but I did have this. This I painted myself when I was very young to house my Game Boy Advance, as it says, which yes, I still have this at 27 years old, and I have my Game Boy Advance. And if you can see there, if it zooms in, I'm not sure if it will, there is little fuzzy cat stickers on there, which I've always loved cats, so that is clearly evident on there. And my favorite game is probably actually still in here. Yep, Mario Kart Super Circuit. Favorite game, played it for hours on hours on hours. It's funny, I got really good at playing with this sort of little up, down, left, right, but I could never play with joysticks, so I've had to play a lot more to attempt to get better at that, because I was boss with this. I cannot use a joystick to save my life. Number 5, what was your favorite Disney Channel original movie? So for me, we actually didn't get cable till I was older, so probably right out of the 90s. So the first time I got to experience a Disney Channel original movie that I really liked was Cadet Kelly, which I don't believe was actually in the 90s. I think it was in the very early 2000s. It's just a great movie, very funny dynamic between the two main characters, and just all around a good movie for a 10, 12-year-old girl. Number 6, who was your 90s crush? So I was actually pretty young by the time the 90s ended. I would have been 9, but my crush would have been Leonardo DiCaprio from seeing Titanic when I was younger. Although now that I'm 27, he still looks good, and I think he looks better than he did back then. Although unless you've seen Revenants, doesn't look good in that one. Number 7, what were your favorite early morning or weekend TV shows? So like I said earlier, I didn't have cable, so usually during the weekdays all there really was PBS with Clifford the Big Red Dog and Arthur. So I really looked forward to the Saturday morning cartoons. I really liked Recess, I really liked Doug, I really liked Hey Arnold. Those are probably the 3 I remember liking the most. Except for I was really mad when they changed the voice actor for Doug. Did not sound the same at all, and I was not okay with it. And lastly, what was your favorite book? So besides the Harry Potter series, which I grew up with and loved and obviously still love, my backdrop is Hogwarts. I would have to say my favorite book or book series was Artemis Fowl by Owen Colfer, which it took me a long time to realize it wasn't Eoin, as it's spelled E-O-I-N, which is apparently Owen. That's pronounced Owen. Yeah, let that sink in. Now I know at the end of a tag video you're supposed to tag people to do this along with you to kind of spread the tag. This tag was popular probably 2-3 years ago, so I'm not going to tag anyone to make them do it since it's so old. But if by any chance you haven't done this tag and it looks like fun and you watch my videos and make videos of your own, go right ahead. I'd love to watch it. So thanks for watching. I'll be back later with a less narcissistic video. So click subscribe if you want to see anything more by me. Have a good day, guys. Hello, 90s kid.